Welcome back to the Core Cars News Tech Lab. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Walmart Google TV On 4K Pro streaming player. This is part of their On brand, and that's quite a long name. I'm sure I screwed up the order of the words there. But this is a very powerful Google TV streaming player with a lot of cool features at the same price as a Chromecast with a Google TV. How does it compare? Is it worth it? Should you pick this up over Google's own flagship streaming player? We'll let you know here in a quick second. First though, a few quick disclaimers. This was not a review unit. I finally got my hands on this. My local Walmarts have not had it until just this week. I've grabbed it as soon as I can. Been playing around with it for a little while. Go give you a review. Second, pricing on this changes so rapidly. Hate to give you a price and have it be wrong other than to say it's basically the same price as a Chromecast at full price. But Walmart's often very aggressive with their pricing. I'll put a link to this in the show notes and in the first pinned comment to it on Walmart's website. Be careful about buying this through third-party sellers. A lot of times people have been buying these, reselling them for more than what Walmart does. And lastly, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, and hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of television. So let's take a look at Walmart's little streaming player here. Now, it's got a few cool features. Number one, you notice it's got kind of a fabric like a speaker on this. It is. It's a smart speaker. There's a built-in microphone here for far field control. You can say your Google wake-up word. I'll try not to say it so I don't trigger all everybody's phones or smart devices around the house. And you can control your device just through your voice without even needing to touch the remote. On the back, you do have a power cable, USB for storage, HDMI out, and an Ethernet port, which is really nice. A growing number of streaming players no longer have Ethernet without needing an adapter. Beyond that, it's pretty standard little device, a little rubber on the bottom to help it grip on your countertop. The real other selling point here is the remote. If I can grab it, there we go. The remote is a very nice remote. It's got a couple cool features. Now, it's a standard Google remote. You have a home button, the voice assistant button, directional, the standard little buttons down here that allow you to jump into directional or to pre-programmed apps. But then there's a free TV app. Now this brings you to Google's new free TV guide, where they partnered with multiple free streaming services to bring hundreds of channels into a single guide. Much like the Roku guide, which launched on the new Pro remotes, which launches the Roku guide with all their free channels from the Roku channel. This will actually bring you content from Plex and other streaming services also. There's also a programmable button up here where you, much like the Roku programmable buttons on the new Pro remote, you can program this to, oh, excuse me, that's the power. You can program this to do whatever you want it to do to launch different apps, which is really nice option there. Now, I have seen some people report that they've received a similar but slightly different remote with theirs, where it does not have this button. Everything else is the same, but the free TV button is missing and doesn't launch directly into the guide. Kind of depends on which one you get. So with that said, let's pause. I'm going to plug this all into the TV and show you it in action and talk about this compared to older models. All right, so we took about 15 minutes to set this up from the time I connected to the TV to the time I'm live. Well, as I talk about that, let's show you everything that came with this device because it does include everything you will need in order to make your device work, including the batteries for the remote and an HDMI cable, which is something some streaming players are no longer including, with it. Real quick here, setup was super simple. You can do it through the Google Home app on your phone. If you don't want to install a Google Home app, you can do it through the remote. Just a little bit more manual typing. You have to manually enter in your Wi-Fi password and Google account and all that in with the remote's on-screen keyboard. So it's really up to you and how you want to do that. Overall, the device is a pretty clean version of Google TV. I'm not here to review Google TV. I want to talk about this device and my experience with it. And overall, I'm very pleased. Now, Walmart does sell a $20 version of this 4K streaming player and a $15 version of this streaming player that's HD only. This one, though, has more RAM, and it's definitely noticeable. Let's do a quick show here. This is Google TV's free live news section. The first one in line was NBC News Now. Let's just use that real quick and show you how quickly. So I'm already in it. Let me get back out. See how quick I'm out? How quick am I back into it? There I am. Very easy, very quick to get in and out of these streams. It's a very nice, powerful device. I do like the ability for us to go and have hands-free control. If you use your Google wake word, you don't even need to touch the remote to activate it. Now you can press the home button here if you prefer to do that, but there's actually a smart speaker in the device like we talked about, which allows you to do it that way. Overall, very happy with this. Let's show you the free TV guide. If I click on that, it brings up this guide of free channels from Google Television. I'm going to kind of be careful here because I don't want to actually accidentally get a copyright complaint. You can see just hundreds of channels here with this. And you can do a lot with this. It automatically launches in. Let's get out of that. Google has been becoming a lot more aggressive on copyright complaints and videos. But very easy to get into the different categories and different content with this. One complaint I have, I don't know if you can hear that clicking noise. That's the OK button. It feels kind of loose. I'm not sure if I got a bad remote or if just all these remotes, there's kind of a tiny clicking noise with the OK button. Tell you this, it will probably drive me crazy. The quality. The actual device itself feels very well made. The HDMI cable is good. The remote's a little cheap. I'm not a big fan of the remote itself. The buttons are just kind of plasticky feeling, not great. But that's a very minor nitpick thing. You can have a lot of features though with this remote. Like we already talked about, you can go to the live TV, you can go to the home screen, volume, you can control the channel. This remote automatically in the setup process detected my TV and allowed me to control the power and the volume on it. You got the free TV button to get to all your free TV channels. And you have the star button, which will allow you to set it to open a favorite app. You can also set it to control your display inputs, which is really nice if you have a game system and you want to quickly always get to a particular input because you always want to play your Xbox or PlayStation, whatever it is. That's a really nice feature on the remote. You just press this little star button. We've heard about Google doing this with a new Chromecast for a while that never has hit the market yet. But you can go in here and then select this and then select which app you would like it to open. Like say I want it to open Disney Plus. My kids love it. They're always on Disney Plus. You can do all kinds of great things with that. Beyond that, this is a fairly straightforward version of Google TV. There's not a whole lot special about it. Really what you're looking at is a very budget-friendly, powerful streaming player. For the price point, there's a lot of features and a lot of power packed into this. I do wish the remote was a little nicer. I'm not a fan of that kind of clicking. I don't know, maybe that's just me that annoys me. But I do really like the quality of all this overall. So 2 thumbs up, would recommend. If you're thinking about getting a Chromecast, I would kind of maybe think about getting the Walmart On streaming player. Now, exclusive to Walmart, warning, people get these and resell them online for a higher price at other places. So make sure if you're seeing it on third-party sites, you check what Walmart's currently selling them to make sure you're not overpaying. Well, that's it for today. Take care, be safe. I'll be back again another day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. We would really appreciate it.